Hi guys, Alex here. Welcome back to Girl Talk. I've got a little bit of mess and a little bit of drama today for you guys. The frustrations of being a viewer. That is the topic of today's video. To be honest, I'm a little bit of a newer viewer of this particular channel, but my previous video talking about the diaper saga did so well that I thought I would go and take a closer look. Now, we're going to be discussing some of her more recent drama, including TikTok and more. But before we get into that, I just wanted to say thank you guys so much for all the support on my previous video. I opened up a little bit about something, and you guys were nothing but positive and just amazing in the comment section. To be honest, I couldn't ask for anything better. Thank you guys so much for watching this channel, supporting me, and just being there for me. It means so much. All that and more coming up on today's edition of Girl Talk. Let's just get right into it. Shall we? All right, you guys, today we're going to talk about Eugenia, and specifically one of her TikToks was actually taken down by TikTok. She actually addressed that. And then we're going to talk about one of her most recent uploads, which is actually called How I've Been Feeling Lately, where she lets us know how her COVID diagnosis went and just life in general. But if you know her, then you know it's going to be extremely wishy-washy and you might roll your eyes a couple of times. When it comes to Eugenia's quote unquote controversial TikTok, there wasn't really much going on. It was simply just her walking down the street. I don't like how these shorts are set up on desktop YouTube. Yeah, she's just walking down the street. People have speculated that it is her mother taking this, and you can think about that what you want. When it comes to this TikTok, I can understand why some people would be triggered, but you really got to take care of yourself. Use that block button, use the not interested button, because really she's just walking down the street. Here is what she had to say in reaction to her TikTok being removed.
Are you upset with TikTok for taking down your TikTok? No, not at all. Guys, okay, with my TikTok, I'm almost positive that it's gonna be put back up.
Okay, so this particular video was actually reinstated on her account. If you go to her TikTok right now, this video is actually pinned to the top. I think she does that for a reason. She wants people to know that TikTok sided with her when it came to this.
It's because of false reports. Like, when I actually click on it to see like why it was taken down, there's no reason. All it says is community guidelines. There's no like actual reason. Now this is actually not the first time that this has happened to me with TikTok. And any other time this has happened to me, pretty quickly TikTok just put back up my video. Because it's like, I'm almost positive that it's because of like false reports, guys, which I really wish people wouldn't do that, but I'm not.
Yeah, I know that she's like targeted in a way, and I just feel like people need to take responsibility for their own mental health if this is triggering to you. I know that some people don't want to hear that, but parents need to take responsibility what their kids are viewing online, and people just need to take personal responsibility on what they are viewing. Like I said, utilize the block button.
I'm mad at TikTok for that. I think that's really just like a system.
Okay, it looks like someone was talking about reporting her on Reddit, and they reported her specifically for self and dangerous acts.
Some glitch kind of, and people false reporting. It will most likely be put back up because that's happened with a couple other of my videos too. Thank you.
But like I said, TikTok reversed their decision on this. When it comes to this particular situation, I think people have to realize what a slippery slope it could become if TikTok, YouTube, or Twitter started taking down people just because of the size of their bodies, whether it is Eugenia or Amberlyn Reed. I understand the perspective and how people see this as promoting ED, but this could lead to lawsuits as well as negative press. And these companies are looking at it from that perspective. Just a bit of a different perspective that I don't think people talk about too much, but I'm not someone that is here for cheering on deplatforming. I also believe that parents should monitor what their kids are looking at online if that's the problem. Basically, I know that I was given full access to the internet at age 12, and I was looking at things that I really, really shouldn't have. And I think that millennials and Gen Z can relate to that, seeing things that they weren't ready for. So I am for parents taking control of what their kids are looking at and not necessarily taking that person down. Although there are some cases where things have gotten totally out of hand and someone needed to step in. I would use Shani for Christ as an example. Because I don't think that firing Eugenia from YouTube, from Twitch, from TikTok, I don't think that having her banished from these platforms is going to do any help for her, especially mentally. It's only going to break her and make her even worse. That's just my opinion. But of course, you don't have to agree with me. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Should they remove her from platforms? That's been a hot topic for a few years now. And to be honest, I haven't always thought this way. I used to be a proponent of maybe giving her a suspension so that she has some time to get help. But is that really going to work? I mean, a suspension from social media, it's not going to make her get help unless she wants to get the help. And clearly at this time, she does not. If she's not getting help now that she has money, do you really think taking away her source of income is going to help her get help? But don't get me wrong, I'm not enabling her. I think that her content can be extremely dangerous for young girls. I think that she gives people a picture of something to quote unquote strive for. Other people that suffer with similar disorders to her look up to her, they want to be her. It's very problematic. I do feel like putting her behind an 18 plus wall might be a good idea, but also these communities that discuss her, that look up to her in that way, they're going to find her no matter where she is and continue to talk about her and look at her in that disordered way. And I think that the way she responds to people, the way she doesn't acknowledge that anything is wrong, that is such a problem, such a problem. An example I want to use for now is just the way that she has been responding to people that have been sending things to her house. She also said that someone was sending her more diapers. And just on Twitter, she said, randomly had a couple COVID tests sent to my house today. Just so you guys know, I am over COVID. I never know what will arrive in my mail next. Ha ha. Girl, like honestly, you shouldn't be cheering this on with a ha ha. She should be telling people that this is crossing one of her boundaries. She really needs to set boundaries with her audience and not be laughing at this. Who knows what someone could send her in the mail next? It's not okay, ever, to send a YouTuber something without getting their permission. Unless, of course, they have a P.O. box, but she's talking about her personal residence. I guess she used to have a P.O. box, but as far as I see, I don't think that she still has one, which it's probably likely that she shut it down because people were sending hate gifts. I mean, how much time do people have in the day? Okay, so I wanted to spend the rest of the video talking about her most recent upload here on YouTube, which was called How I've Been Feeling Lately. I haven't really been keeping up with her Twitch streams. I don't know how anybody even does. I do see clips here and there, but as far as what I see, it looks pretty boring. And I noticed how a lot of people say that she doesn't eat or drink, and she sits there on live stream for, 8 hours at a time, and she doesn't even use the bathroom. And that's a lot of the conjecture that people have been saying when it comes to her Twitch streams. Maybe I'll take a look at them. I feel like I don't even know if I want to. In this new video, she talks about her experience with COVID. She said that it wasn't really that bad. She had a sore throat and now she's totally and completely fine, you guys. She says that she's been getting a lot of hate comments and she's confused because some people have concern, but other people are saying that they wish she wasn't here with us anymore. There has to be people that send her absolutely atrocious comments, but I do feel like in her head, she sees any kind of criticism and puts a wall up. So even if you're just speaking about her health or something like that, you're worried about her. She doesn't understand. It's almost like she doesn't understand where people are coming from. And on the other side of the fence, she'll see some comments where people are worried for her, and she'll take that as positive reinforcement with her ED that she is doing the right thing, that she is achieving the body that she wants because she wants to look sick.
Guys, like, it's weird sometimes to me that some of these people are like the same people saying I call everyone a hater and that they're just concerned about me, but you want me to get sicker and you want me to be worse. It's like, Okay. And on top of that, like I said, I've seen people that literally think I faked it. There's like people that I don't know, like if they want me to like prove it or what. There actually was an incident on Twitch recently, guys. I kind of did show like the medicine. Like what happened, guys? Like I can't remember if I talked about this in my video with my mom, but
I feel like she has this need. She wants to prove herself, but really she should be ignoring comments like that, saying that she faked this situation. She shouldn't be showing her medicine on stream. I just think that's kind of ridiculous. I feel like something that is confusing when it comes to her online presence is this almost need that she has to be infantilized. She wants people to treat her like a child, and she kind of displays those characteristics the way that she has all the stuffed animals. Not saying that people can't have stuffed animals as an adult, but she really acts like a 16-year-old and not a 27-year-old woman. I think that is part of the problem when it comes to her online presence as well, because these younger children that do watch her, they may not even know how old she really is. It was the same situation when it came to the diaper. Despite how ridiculous the claims were, she had to prove herself. She even went as far as showing her thong strap. And in her previous video, Eugenia actually talks about maybe opening up about her experience getting help. And I don't know how that would go. Would it be completely dishonest when it comes to how she's doing now? Because that's the most important thing, is how is she doing right now? I guess Eugenia actually plans on using these videos as a way to address rumors about herself. Here's a clip where she talks about the rumor that she has been experiencing hair loss lately.
I've been seeing a lot of people recently been talking about like my hair loss. It's kind of crazy because a lot of these same people I feel like are probably the same ones that are always saying like I'm wearing a wig or I have extensions or like whatever. Not that there's anything wrong with that. Like if I did, I would just say so. But yeah, you know, I've posted like some videos and I would have my hair like back in a ponytail or in pigtails or whatever. And people will really speculate about that. They'll think I'm lying. They'll think whatever. And they'll be like, well, how does her hair magically grow back? It's because she lies. But it's like, guys, like you see, look here. Like, hold on, let me show you guys something. You see, if you kind of like pull your hair, just like in...
And again, she has this serious need to prove herself to the quote unquote haters.
different directions, like just kind of trying to show you guys how this works.
It's almost like she wants to talk about anything and everything besides the real problem at hand. Anything is a distraction.
See how you can kind of like see your scalp depending on like how you have your hair combed back?
Yeah, this is just a distraction. So after showing her scalp, Eugenia laments the fact that people are bringing this up because other people have serious issues like alopecia, but she fails to mention how this is a symptom of ED, and that's the reason why people are thinking that. There's no way that that flies over her head. So towards the end of the video, she's showing some things that she was sent in the mail: diapers, COVID tests. She doesn't know if these are malicious. Girl, they're malicious, period. I don't feel like she's doing the right thing when it comes to this. Again, she's laughing, giggling, encouraging people, showing off the diapers to her audience. This is only going to encourage people to send stuff. So I definitely think that I am understanding the frustrations of being a viewer of this woman. To be honest, I haven't been watching her very closely for that long, but I'm already catching on. All right, you guys, it's our favorite time of the day, and that is, of course, comment of the day. Today's comment comes in from yesterday's Girl Talk video. This is from May Nat, who says the following: "Called it. I knew she was going to do everything in her power to take over Pete's YouTube channel." So this is from yesterday's Girl Talk. This is about Chantal Marie, a YouTuber that recently got removed. If you guys are new around here, I know that my previous Eugenia video reached a little bit of a different audience. If you're watching this video and you haven't seen any of my previous videos, we follow a lot of rabbit holes here on the channel, a lot of controversial people. And yeah, in regards to Chantal taking over Pete's channel, it's not going to happen. It looks like Pete's actually put his foot down and he's not going to let her ruin his channel. I hope that he sticks to that. All right, you guys, that's going to be it for today's video. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below, and I will, of course, catch you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.